Hi, glad you could make it. I'm Lisa Hart, and guess who these guys are? Oh, come on, guess.
Come on,
all right,
guess.
I'll tell you. This is Danny Elfman, and this is John Hernandez and John Avila of Oingo Boingo. And they are in Cleveland. They have an album called Boingo. Okay.
Boingo's fine.
Boingo, okay. I like the little ngo part.
Ungo.
And we're at the Fantasy tonight. This is your first time in Cleveland, huh?
Yes, it is.
Why, do we stink? Why is this the first time?
Well, actually, we haven't really been to the whole Midwest very much. Usually, we go off on tour. We'll start in the East Coast and play our way to the South, and then find ourselves in Texas. And the next thing we know, we're back in California.
You're back home.
So it's not our choice, actually. We wanted to come here more frequently, and now we're finally getting our way.
That's good. I think we've wanted you here.
Thank you.
Okay, your new album is self-produced.
And we're taking calls, we're taking money. This is
That's my broker. That's my broker.
The calls are
Send in money. Send in money. I don't care how small the amount. $10, $20, $50. Help the children.
the calls are for help this child.
Help the children. We have several children in the band. They need help.
Now you and Steve Bartek, the guitar player, produced the new album. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is this? How many of your albums have you produced? A couple of them.
Only the last two.
The last two. Why did you decide to do this? Was this a...
We had no choice. Nobody would produce us, so we had to learn how to produce ourselves.
No, is it better that way?
Yeah, it is. We had a lot of problems. Actually, the first three albums we did on another label, we had lots of fights with the producers and lots of conflict. And so finally we decided to try it ourselves to see if we could get by without the conflict, and it worked. So after the first time, the record company asked us to do the second project because the first one came in under budget and in half the time that they expected, and those types of things.
You were playing their song, definitely. Now the video scene for the last 6-7 years, let's say, has caused a major change in the recording industry. How do you see that change? Do you think it's a good one? Is it a limiting change?
It's been good for us because we're a big band and we can't tour as much as a lot of groups can. We don't have the luxury of being able to throw our gear in the back of a van and take off. So video helps get us into a lot of people's towns and homes that we can't get ourselves physically. So I guess that would be the advantage.
And you know what's really amazing about videos, we can see out from the video monitor.
Right.
So we're in your house.
We see you.
We see exactly what's going on, and we have some wild
We've
fans.
seen some pretty.
And the lesson there is make sure
Pretty
you're
strange
dressed
stuff.
when you watch MTV.
That's right. And, yeah.
George in New York, get that cat out of the house right now. He's like, you don't want to see what the cat's doing.
What kind of kid were you?
Skulka, what kind of kid were you?
I was a spunky little kid.
Spunky duck, huh?
He was a spunky little duck. What about you, John?
No, I was a spunky big duck.
Very large.
No,
duck
I knew
and
I was a
small.
duck because the water doesn't penetrate my hair. That's the reason I actually cut lines into it so that my scalp has a chance to breathe. It's very thick,
It
very
looks like
hard.
an irrigation system.
And it is.
And I guess I was a serious red duck.
The serious red duck. They're
Yeah,
becoming
So we were just
extinct.
ducky.